What would it be like to do all things without complaining or disrupting? Good morning. My name is Father Frank Buckley. I am the host of our morning meditation group, Flourishing During Times of Uncertainty. Very happy to be with you on this beautiful Thursday morning. Today is going to be a great day. This is a three-part program for our inspiration this morning. I have chosen a little excerpt from the chapter in the book Finding Calcutta, Doing All Things Without Complaining or Disrupting. What a fun little exercise to start our Thursday morning. So we'll use a little excerpt from that on how the missionaries of charity and Mother Teresa went about this. The second part of the morning group. We'll do our 20-minute meditation practice where we will sit in silence for 20 minutes and give this time to God. And of course, the last part is our Jesuit Examine, where we look at where we found Christ recently in our everyday, ordinary lives. So let's begin. Also, just a note, tomorrow morning I am flying from Burbank to San Jose to do Rick Grafton's dad's funeral. So I will get on early and post this program, and then you can get on and watch it. I hope the technology all works. We did this on my retreat. It seemed to work okay. You'll be looking for me. I'm doing a funeral, so I'll definitely be in clerics. So that will be one way you can kind of recognize what meditation group this is. And I will probably be on like around 5 or 6-ish, but you can get it afterwards and write your comments in as well. So thanks for your flexibility. Do all things without complaining or disrupting. One of the most difficult things about learning to live in Christ is overcoming the tendency to live by feelings and over-rationalized imaginations. Perhaps it is an occupational hazard, but I often think that just because I know a truth in my mind, I am acting on it. But knowledge alone is no guarantee of actions. This is the reason why so many campaigns to educate people about the adverse effects of drugs, cigarettes, and alcohol fail, and why successful programs like Alcoholics Anonymous begin to acknowledge human weakness and divine power. It is not that we do not know in our minds what is right or best. It is that our minds alone are too weak to control our will, and our spirits too underdeveloped to control either. Our spirits are made to be filled with God's Spirit, and thus have primacy over our body, our mind, will, and emotions. Thank you, Mother Teresa. What a beautiful way to begin our Thursday morning with a little inspiration. It is so easy to complain. Father Arupe, the Father General of the Jesuits, had a beautiful meditation that he did in the morning where he would look at Jesus on the cross and connect his heart with Jesus's heart. And at least for that moment, the Spirit has a chance to be primary in our lives and in our world. So without further ado, let's begin. One of the ways we flourish is to unplug. So I invite you to put your phones on stun or silent. I will set the timer for 20 minutes. I'll ring the bell to begin, and then I'll ring the bell when it's over. So the most important thing for prayer meditation, contemplation, is it should be effortless. We simply sit down and give this 20 minutes to God. I invite you to close your eyes or lower the eyes, whatever feels comfortable and safe to you. Take the attention to the body, and let's begin. Listen, listen. The sound of this beautiful bell returns us to our true home. As always, we begin with diaphragmatic breathing, that is, breathing deeply as possible into the lower belly 3 times to ground ourselves and begin our practice. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time. Give it all you got. Inhale and exhale. Continue to breathe on your own. Take the attention to the body. Feel the feet pressed on to the green earth, our mother. And just feel how solid the earth is. Take the attention to the heart. That place the spiritual world touches the physical world. And see if you can come up with something in your life for which you're grateful for this morning, and name it in one word. Gently place that word next to your heart. And as a community, let's breathe together into that gratitude. Inhale and exhale. And just notice what you feel. Finally, we focus on an intention for our morning practice. Something we desire deeply in this moment, being courageous enough to ask God for something great and beautiful today. And we'll seal that intention with an inhale and an exhale. Take the attention to the breath. Engage your sacred word 3 or 4 times. Drop down to the ocean floor, and together let us enjoy a little deep rest. Please continue. Gently bring your attention back to the room. If your eyes were closed, go ahead, open the eyes. Let's circle the wrist one way and then the other. The arms, reverse the train. Beautiful. And let's just do a little synchronized breath and movement. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Shake out anything you've been holding on to this morning. Sometimes if the mind won't let it go, the body will. And we will move into the Jesuit Examine part of the program. So here's where we build a little community as well. You're invited to put in the comments section anywhere you notice God coming alive in your life, any prayers you would like to share or just to check in. So for me, the first place that kind of really became apparent in my exam and where I noticed God moving was yesterday. Wednesday is Brother Henry's day off, so my job with Genevieve's Garden is just to go get it started and make sure it gets off to a good start. And what a privilege it was to do that yesterday at noon. This is noon to 2, Monday through Friday food program for people living on the streets. And Genevieve Garden, the teacher in me gives you the A+. The food was amazing. There were salads, there was bagels, there was pasta, chicken, apples, pears, chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal cookies, um, oh, and fresh little baby tomatoes. So there was something for everyone, as well as nice cold fresh water and fruit drinks. So that really got my day off to a great start yesterday to see that and the volunteers, and it seemed to be running really, really smoothly and well. Second, you all know I'm going tomorrow to preside for the funeral for Rick Doyle, Grafton's and Connor's dad. And God has been really alive in my heart with that. He was such an amazing man, and just the more I reflect on his life, the more I go to this place of gratitude. And then last, interestingly enough, I was taken back to a memory of my recent 8-day retreat with Father Paul Fitterer, an 89-year-old Jesuit. And the first day of the retreat, he asked me, he said, if any dreams come up, feel free to share them. And from that moment on, the dreams just kept arriving. And thanks to him, my dream life has gotten so much richer. And one of the fun things, curious things you can do with dreams is what Carl Jung called active imagination. And you can actually bring Jesus into the dreams with you, which has also made my relationship with Jesus even more intimate, which has been a real beautiful grace of that retreat. So feel free to put your comments in the box, and know tomorrow morning I am going to start this show very early. I'm not even sure exactly what time. I've got to get all this organized. But when you get on at 9, the video will be ready, and just plug into it. And even though I can't be with you physically, I'll be on an airplane. I will be with you in spirit, and so grateful for your presence throughout the week in our contemplative in action community, and wishing you a beautiful day and coming weekend. God bless you.